like we always do at this time. I got to shine.
Welcome to SoccerBeats.com, where music and football collide. This is the first ever panel show. I'm your host, Dave Murphy. We have Jay Dizzler, J-Dog, Josh Doyle in the house. We got the Lebanese cheese, Ayman Fakir right here. And we got Steve Murphy, aka Tig Lipton from Tough Fit Productions. Yeah. How's the lads getting on?
No, we're doing well.
So the first topic of the day is the Champions League. Who saw the Champions League midweek? Everyone here see it?
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
did, yeah.
Hands up.
Jay did.
Penalties were first class at the end.
Everyone saw it. Right. What's your highlight from the Champions League this week, guys?
I'd say Arsenal getting a good old lesson in how to play football. Total football. Borussia Dortmund, 2-0, tore them to shreds.
They ran amok. It was lucky. It was 2-0. It was a lucky score for Arsenal. It could have been 4 or 5 by the end, but I don't know. They just, away from home, especially when they're in Europe, it's just not happening for them. Their midfield just falls apart and the defence just can't handle fast forwards.
Midfield?
There we go.
Steve was saying to me around that, are the German teams too strong now with Bayern Munich also getting trashed? Did they get trashed by Man City? Are people like Lewandowski, Muller, Götze, are they just too strong for Yaya Toure, who was seen smiling with Guardiola at the end? What sort of carry on? What sort of way is that too strong for the rest of Europe? Or the English teams anyway?
Maybe for the English teams, but I don't know. Like Yaya Toure was just pedestrian the whole game, but I think Real are definitely the main challengers against Bayern and Dortmund. Dortmund, when they come up against the likes of Real, Barca, they might not be able to get the win, but they can definitely, against the English teams, can just run amok against us.
So would you be predicting maybe a Real Bayern final?
If the draw does it, yeah. I could see if they're both on opposite sides.
Who are you going for the
To be
final?
honest, I'd be the strength and depth that Barcelona have, and without Luis Suarez or anything like that, they're still teaching everyone a lesson. Although they slipped a little bit against Apoel, only a 1-0 win.
True.
Disappointing.
Shout out to
but,
Killian Sheridan, Irishman, only Irishman in the Champions League. So, Steve,
representing.
Steve, you were saying this could be the end of an era for Barcelona. Have they finished?
Took the words right out of the mouth. Yeah, gone.
Perfect.
Gone.
So,
how long can a man be?
Real, obviously great win, but they're playing against Basel at home.
Basel are no jokes though. They knocked United out a couple of years ago and then beat Bayern.
The difference is a couple of years ago.
True. They've lost a few
You could
players
say
this
United
year.
were 7th last year, but then they've got Falcao, they've got Angel Di Maria, so it's a different world.
Turn it around.
There you go.
Did you see Bale's goal? Gareth Bale's goal, chipped it over the keeper, then ran around, knocked it in, no?
Ah,
Yeah, it's just easy stuff for Bale.
Good stuff for Bale. But which goal was better? Soriano's goal for Red Bull Salzburg in the Europa League against Celtic, great free kick, or Bale's goal?
Soriano.
Bale
had a bit of pizzazz behind it, but
just get up and down. I think Bale was just sort of a lucky swing of a foot.
Think Soriano might get a big move this summer?
he's always been more of a lower league kind of guy. Like Barcelona B team, he was unreal, but when he played for Espanyol, his record.
He's definitely got a bit of brilliance about him, but he's not consistent enough to play in the big leagues, as far as I'm concerned.
This guy we're talking about plays for Red Bull Salzburg, who we were talking about earlier, the football team.
Yeah. You know the Polish team?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we're talking about Europa League. Celtic, Salzburg. Don't think any of these teams have a chance. In fact, Celtic were fifth bottom. They were something like 100-1 to win the Europa League. So that's like the lowest they've ever been. But two great teams that played midweek in a great match were, of course, Everton at home to Wolfsburg, 4-1. What do you make of that? Great victory, like.
It was unreal.
You could also show the difference when Lukaku goes to one team, not the other. Torn to shreds.
The only German team to beat an English team in Europe this week.
I'm not surprised. Wolfsburg have some nice players, but the Irish contingency for Everton are just playing so well. Club and country, so
keeping it real. And then I express what you make of Tim Weiss, the former Wolfsburg player. Was it Wolfsburg? Werder Bremen, goalkeeper, whose contract expired at the age of 32. Footballer, right? Who came in and gave him a new contract? Who offered him a new contract?
WWE.
WWE offered him a new contract.
He's going to be the next star of WWE, the new
Like
world
we always
champion.
do with this time. I got to shine.
The
football section over. So after that great slide, we're now going to go on to the music section. So who's a fan of U2 here?
Yeah.
You like U2? You like U2?
Bono,
Have a few
excellent.
tunes?
Yeah,
No?
they're Irish.
Great voice on him.
You like U2?
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
A few old school
So-
tunes.
I want to get your view, guys. Comment below and subscribe here. We're going to have a nice subscribe button on top of JD's like perfectly conditioned curly hair later. So
It's awesome volume if you want some.
what did you think, and also what did you think of the fact that they put, without asking anyone, the album on your iPod without asking or your iTunes?
Oh, so annoying. I've only got like 3 or 4 songs on my whatever music. Went on, listen, oh Grant, 3 songs here, great. No, it's just fucking U2's album and hiding in between the U2 tracks and my 3 tracks.
It messed up all the library, like your whole library.
Fucking thing is ruined, like. And then whatever, if I want to get rid of it, I have to download some app thing just to get rid of it.
U2 this guy.
Jeez, that's a bit miserable. You know, you go to a supermarket and you get, you know, buy one get one free, and you'll throw it back at them. Is that what you're going to do? Like, it's a free gift. What are you complaining about?
No, it's like a needy girlfriend.
Go on.
Go on, explain this.
Go on.
I'm
Intrigued.
interested too.
Because you like girls, fair enough. But if they're calling you, harassing you, to hang out with them all the time, you're like,
I don't see Bono calling you very often, though, to be honest.
So are you saying
Yeah,
U2
it's
is now
nice,
more
man.
unattractive as a band than
Yeah,
they were
there's
It's
before?
there's
more like
been-
that.
there's
It's
been
more like that
really
needy.
clingy.
It's more like that needy girlfriend insisting her songs have to be on your. You have to have like a girlfriend playlist on your iPod.
So do you think Bono will be ringing you
Or you
up
could
if
have
you've
both.
got like some artist ahead of his?
it just seems
Maybe
it
like-
loses all value. Like if you go,
He'd be like,
on
who's
to-
REM? Who's Pitbull? Get him off your iPod.
Yeah, it's just kind of loses your value. Like if you want to pay €10 for a great, I'm sure it's a great album. But when they kind of shove it on your iPod, you don't want it there. If you lose all the value of going out and fucking buying it, it just seems worthless.
Well,
to
actually, you
shove it
gain
on
the
your
value
iPod.
from not having to buy it. But you know what?
I'm in between. I don't really mind, but I know what you mean by having the fact you have to like download an app just to get rid of it is a bit
Yeah.
I
ridiculous.
think the amount of publicity it's getting for the sake of getting a free gift, and everyone's talking about it and how it's ruined the iPod 6 for them, or how iPhone 6. Just remove it if you don't want it. Be grateful for it if you do. Playlist
I
for
want a
3
yes or no
songs,
answer
there
to
you
this
go.
question.
No.
And that's all.
No.
Is Apple putting this U2 album on your iPod without asking you, is it an invasion of privacy, JD? Yes or no?
Technically, I'd have to say if I was
Yes
being
or no,
perfectly
man.
honest,
Yes or no?
That's an undoubtable yes. Never heard of it.
But if I said
So we'll
undoubtable
move on
yes,
to
then
our
that
next
would be
guest.
the answer to the question. But I didn't say that, so I was going to continue where I was. If I was rudely interrupted, don't ever listen to him. Yeah, it's technically they're putting it on. They should have a permission, but realistically, you get given a gift at Christmas time. You don't expect a gift, and it arrives. You're not going to throw it back at whoever gives it to you. So I suppose yes and no. I'm going to have to say
So
firm
it's
on
a
the
slight,
yes.
inva-
And
slight
slight
invasion of privacy,
invasion,
but you're
but
happy with
it's
it.
a gift. So
Hey, man.
embrace
Yes
it.
or no?
I'm going to sit in the fence as well and agree with JD. It is a invasion of privacy, but at the same time, I wouldn't really care less, to be honest.
Steve Murphy.
There's always
Uh,
one. There's always one.
Just not happy. I'm sure it's a great album. I'm looking forward to
Yes,
listening to
you've
it.
So
heard
invasion of privacy, yes.
He hasn't even heard of
What
these
do you guys
compared
think? I'm saying invasion of privacy, yes. We're 2-2. Comment below what you think. Is it invasion of privacy? Right. Next, the big tiff between Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. Of course, it started off because they both dated John Mayer, and now they're a bit of a green-eyed monster, a bit jealous. But talk us more, like, why is the rift continuing?
I don't know, the backup dances, you know, this whole thing, people need to find work. They go from one place, they find their original job is open again.
I go back to that place, you know.
There you go.
It's handbags.
If you were a backup dancer and you got to choose, would be a
What do you
backup
mean if?
dancer.
I don't
what
want
do you
this
mean?
if
Are you
talk.
saying this right now?
Sorry, JD is a backup dancer. If the other guys here were backup dancers, who would you choose to be? Who would you do backup dancing for? If they all ask you at the same time.
Who's paying more?
Who's paying more?
Okay.
In terms of loyalty as well. They
And
went
in
back
fairness, I don't want to have to hear Taylor Swift talk about her ex-boyfriends every song, so...
Well, she only has one or two, so.
One or two. Well, she writes enough albums for them, so...
Alright. We got one more topic, and then we're going to end with a riddle from the Fakir Meister, the Lebanese cheese. He's from Lebanon, just to let you know.
Not denying it.
It's
Who
true.
right now, over the last week or two for you, is the hottest looking chick in music right now?
Have to say, going back to the old school, J-Lo has come back with Iggy Azalea with this new
Mhm.
this new single. and I'm a firm fan of the video. And I never listened to the song, but I'm happy with the video. So there you go.
So you don't need earphones for it. You're just looking at it, right? So
Yeah, just mute it, and it's
a
perfect.
lot of people are saying Iggy Azalea is like the hottest one in music right now. About her songs
It's the
and her
booty.
looks.
It's definitely the booty.
It's the beauty.
I do thoroughly enjoy when she falls off the stage, though, I have to say. Like, I don't know if you've seen that video.
Just for a bit of
So you're
entertainment.
going
It's a bit of
for
entertainment.
J-Lo, you like the
J-Lo,
big
yeah,
booties.
go
Aim
old
off
school.
the key.
Jenny from the Block, like.
Uh,
Now aim off from the block with his answer.
I don't know. I'm looking at a picture at the moment, so I'm gonna have to say Rihanna. She's
Rihanna.
always been that girl
Keeping
for me.
it real.
So
She's always
Yeah.
been up there.
she's always been up thereabouts. Yeah.
And then we're going to go Steve Murphy, final answer.
Definitely Will Smith's daughter, the rock your hair back and forth girl.
Oh, hell no.
Jaden Smith, yeah. Okay.
The 14-year-old.
Jailmate Central, 14-year-old.
Give her a few years and
It's a 7-year
It's
rule.
a green banana, that's what she is like. Just hasn't quite ripened yet.
I'm going to go for, and I know all the lads will agree with me, so I have the final say here, is Miley Cyrus.
What
Who
a lot.
doesn't like her? Hottest girl in music right now, hands down, no question about it. If you disagree, I
Is
don't
that
care.
with or without the fake ass that she had in Mexico?
Don't care. Right, aim off the key. You got a riddle for us. It's a football riddle this week. We're going to have competitions throughout the week. This time it's a football riddle. Comment below if you know what it is, and please subscribe above JD's head.
In front of JD's shirt.
Riddle, take it away.
Well, it's not actually real. It's more of a question, but it's a bit of a brain teaser. Name 3 players in the last 20 years who have played for Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Juventus all in their careers. So whenever you can get the answers in, send in your comments, and we'll see who's right.
Good stuff. That takes us to the end of this show. Please subscribe. Tune in next week. We're going to be here every Saturday. Maybe the same, maybe different people on the panel. We're going to mix it up. Thanks for watching SoccerBeats.com. Kick ass.
Welcome to the good life, where we like the girls who ain't on TV, cause they got more
Ass in the